Hey there, welcome back to your Interact quiz course. In this lesson, we are talking about writing your questions and coming up with a segmentation strategy for your quiz. Now, before we get too ahead of ourselves, I want to let you know if you jumped ahead to this lesson without first working through what your results will be, I want you to go back to the last lesson and figure that out. It will make the process of writing your questions and determining what the different possible responses to those questions will be so much easier. So please go back to the lesson on results if you haven't done that part. And if you have, then congrats. Now it's time to have some fun. Writing great questions is really what makes quizzes so fun for your audience. So in this lesson, we're going to talk about the different types of questions that you want to make sure you have. And we're going to cover some basics on what segmentation is, what it means, why it matters. And even if you're not quite there yet in your business, why it's worth thinking about when you're building your quiz. So, what is segmentation? Segmentation is really a way to get more specific information around who your audience is. And then with that specific insight, you can better communicate and market to them. So this could be understanding what they're most interested in, what they are struggling with, what they're most excited to learn about in the realms of whatever it is that you help people with. It could be their level of experience. It could be where they live. It could be so many different things. I think often there's a lot of mystique around the idea of segmentation, but it is that simple. It really comes down to what do you want to know about your audience that would help you to meet them where they're at with your marketing, your offers, your content, all of that. So really think about that and craft questions that will give you those insights. That's one of the types of questions I want you to make sure you include. So your segmentation and research questions. And really, this does not have to tie into what your different results will be. They can stand alone and simply give you insight. And that is the purpose of this type of question. There's another type of question that is all about making sure people get the right result when they take your quiz. So those are the questions that are going to directly relate to your quiz topic and the promise that you deliver on in your results. And those are the questions where you'll always have correlations behind the scenes. The third type of question you want to make sure you have are called engagement questions. And these are just fun. They allow you to keep the mood light with your quiz taker, make sure that they're having a good experience. Now, that's not a reason to just ask a question about who their favorite Spice Girl was if your quiz is about what your ideal yoga practice might be. So you want to make sure that the questions are fun, but that they still feel related to the topic of your quiz. Otherwise, you can go wild. You can use GIFs in your answers, emojis, you can reference pop culture. There are so many ways to create great engagement questions, and you'll get a better sense for all three types of questions in your workbook. So please go check that out and join the Quiz Collective community if you haven't already. There are some incredible examples of really fun and insightful quizzes in that community that I know will help inspire you. Those are the three types of questions you need. That's the download on segmentation. be sure to check out the workbook where you'll get even more details and jump into the community and have fun with it.